Hello pipers, and welcome to hopefully a shorter Saturday, just chill time with a pipe, catch up on a couple of subjects. We're testing out a new set, or I'm testing out a new set. Hopefully it works well. We have a wobbly table. You can see the microphone. We have the microphone set up as a old-timey radio guy, so hopefully that sounds well. My monitor is way too far for me to be able to see if I'm in focus or not, so we're doing this video basically on a prayer. But the good thing is I have my trusty notes. I have a pipe that I will try to enjoy, or what I usually do is just pretend that I smoke the pipe, because I just light it up, take a couple of puffs, yap away, and whenever I get reminded, I light it up again. And yeah, so we're going to be pretending to smoke here, and you can enjoy a pipe. But yeah, let's see what's on the agenda. First of all, I just watched Alistair's, or the Rambling Piper's, new video, and I was like, you know what, let me just make a just a chill short video. How hard could it be? I talked with him what was it, a couple of days ago, and I wrote him in an email that it feels so weird to make those videos. I have no problem making like a 1 hour video talking about Cheritons, but all of a sudden if I have to just chill and not educate or not like give out some historical information or whatever, I struggle. So before I go to the subjects that we're gonna go through, let me just show you what I will be smoking, and it's a humble Morgan Bones, Morgan Bones pipe. It is one of my favorite pipes and one of the best smoking ones, which was a really big surprise for me considering the price of that pipe, right? Very cheap pipes. And this is what I've been telling people, like brand new beginners, if they ask me like, hey, what pipe should I get? Of course, like the corn cob always comes into mind, but the one thing, and this might be controversial with some of you US guys, and I know corn cobs are really good. The one thing that they lack, which I really appreciate in pipes, is longevity, right? So that's why I tend to recommend the Morgan Bones pipes more. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I'll probably cut this out, but yeah. In it, and I know what it is. Wow, I don't like when I have to talk and I have a pipe in my mouth, because then it becomes all muffled, and I already have like a small lisp, and I just don't want to add to it. It just becomes. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, I have to mute my notifications. So, what do we have to talk about today? I'm going to talk about this Tamper too. Again, I mentioned Alistair. Go and watch his video. I'm going to post like his channel over here, because there's going to be a possible collaboration between us. Like, we met very recently, but we've been chatting it up in the emails, and what a great guy. He looks at life and the world in a very interesting and very nice way. He's very passionate about pipes. We might be making a giveaway, and when I say might, the pipe is already traveling to him. Should be there in a couple of days, unless DHL decides to do something about it. But I think, no, he did show it a little bit, teased it a little bit. And yeah, we're gonna see how it goes, but definitely go check out his channel if you're not coming already from there. But in this video, I just wanted to show you 2 new pipes that I've added to my collection yesterday. I very rarely get to, like nowadays, do some proper like personal restorations, although I have a pile of pipes that I've reserved for myself, and they're gonna be added to the collection. But in between the website, Instagram, now YouTube, which I really enjoy, I have like a list of videos that I want to make, and that's all I want to do. But yeah, I gotta balance things out. I just don't have much time to restore pipes for me. But yesterday I decided to do it, and it always feels as a holiday for me. Like it's a special day where if I decide to restore pipes for me, that's all I do the whole day. Like no other work. And I was very, very pleasantly surprised and impressed actually by the pipes. See, it's already gone. Just, you know what, forget it. You get to smoke an extra pipe for me, please. That's not happening here if I keep yapping. But what was very impressive for me is that it is a brand new shape for my collection. I don't have a pipe at all in the shape, and both new pipes are the same exact shape, and that's the straight squat that's the straight squat bulldog. And why I didn't have any? Because I didn't like the shape. I thought it was not that attractive. And I think I mentioned it in my first the first part of the collection video, and one of the things that I said there is like, try not to put those like deal breaker rules when it comes to the pipes that you like, because it's gonna change so much. And one day you're gonna hate a shape, a brand, or whatever, and the next day it might be like your favorite. So that's exactly what happened, and thank God I was like almost forced to buy one of them. But I get it. I bought it from a very close friend of mine, which from whom I've bought some of my most amazing pipes, including the Ashtons with the dunghill stamps. And he just said, hey, I would really love you to have this pipe, right? And I would also love for those pipes not to get separated. And I totally get it. I get it because I've been through this so many times where I would sell one pipe, but it has like kind of a sister pipe, and I even wrote it even on eBay. And like, I'd love for somebody to buy both pipes and keep them together. And if you want to do that, just make sure you message me, and I'm gonna give you like a really good discount on it. And it never happened on my side, like nobody ever took the pipes that I wanted, but I decided to respect his wishes, and oh boy, I was not wrong. Let me just show you. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do like a proper close-up, but oh no, this pipe first. We have an Ashton Sovereign squat bulldog with a really nice, let's see if I can focus, with a really nice Cumberland stem. You know what, I'm just gonna shoot some close-ups for it. And he got me on the thing where he said this pipe smokes amazing. And if you've watched my collection tour videos, you know that this is probably the highest or the most important factor for me. For a pipe to join my collection, it needs to be an amazing smoker. And oh boy, did that pipe not disappoint. Normally when I restore a pipe, if I'm suspicious about maybe some inside damage in the chamber, I would have to strip all the cake completely out. And after that, for a normal person, it would take a week to get like the first nice layer of cake, and then the pipe will start performing. But for me, that's months, because I have to go through like all the different pipes. But with his pipe, I trusted it, so I took off some of the cake, but not completely. And the first bowl was so incredibly amazing. This pipe performed absolutely stunningly, and this rarely happens, because even if the pipe is already so good, you need to adjust to it. You need to know like what tobacco will work, how should I pack it. Like there's all those like small factors where a good pipe becomes amazing after you get used to it. None of that was needed with this pipe. It is already one of my best smokers, like no joke. First bowl, amazing. Of course I'm gonna have to test it with other ones, but yeah. And then the second pipe is this guy here. It is a very old, basically the same shape, same size, a very old Kumois. It's a second or a sub brand in this case. It is the Jockey. Has a really nice stem logo with a very detailed horse on it, like horse head. And I've managed to date it, like you can't really date it to a specific year, but it's basically from between 1910 and the 30s. So very, very old pipe. But what was weird about it was the drilling. I've never seen a drilling like this. First of all, it had a huge draught. I mess up this word. Draught hole, I think. So it has a huge draught hole, like basically like 6 millimeters. It's very complicated and hard to like measure it properly, but it has like 6 millimeters draft hole, and then it is one continuous drilling to the, like almost continuous drilling to the button of the stem. So everything is almost smooth. It has like a very small step, but it's not like the couple of millimeters that you get on a regular pipe. It's like almost not there. And to be honest, I might need to like clean it, like ream it out properly, because with some of those very, very old pipes, you're gonna be amazed at how much alcohol you can put in it. And you clean it up and there's still some like hardened carbonized stuff in there, right? So I guess on the second stage restoration, that's how I do my personal restorations. It's not like the ones for you where I'll do it perfectly from the first time. No, I take it to a good level, to a good smokable level, and then I and then I smoke it, and next time when I need to deoxidize the stem, then I go through the full restoration. But I was thinking this can't work, right? It can't work. It's way too big of an airflow. Like, not only this, it has no filter. I'll get tobacco in my mouth. It's gonna be crazy. And then I took the pipe in my mouth, and I don't know if you can hear it now, and I just pulled a couple of times. I wanted to see how the airflow is. Do you hear this? This is like a whistle. And I'm like, oh God, I really like the pipe, but I was almost not gonna smoke it just because of this thing. And I'm like, yeah, all right, maybe after I make like a cake layer, that there's gonna be like the sharp edges are gonna be like a little bit more rounded, and I won't get this like whistle. But then I thought about it. Yeah, also if I pack it up a little bit like tighter, it might get rid of it. And also, if you pull with the regular amount of force, it's gone. It was just this exaggerated, like nobody smokes a pipe like this. And I'm like, all right, let me just give it a try. And but it was like after the Ashton, I'm like, nothing can beat this Ashton. Why should I even bother? And then I fill it up. What did I fill it up with? I think it was like with a broken flake. What is it? It was I think one of the HU tobaccos, Nashville Country, I think. And I put some of those like bigger chunks of flake in the bottom. I packed it a little bit more, and I've had one of the best smoking experiences in my life. And this was a pipe with zero cake on it, because I don't know who it comes from. It's a very old pipe, so I really want to see how the briar looks on the inside. Zero cake. Normally, some of my best smoking pipes, they were so hot in the beginning, right? If they don't have cake, they'll perform so bad, and after that they'll become really nice pipes. But this guy, absolutely amazing. Flavor was there. It stayed cool through the whole process. The airflow was amazing. It was amazing. And normally I like a little bit more restrictive of an airflow. I don't like the very open ones. And this is, I have no idea. Like, this is definitely a unicorn pipe, although I won't give it the title yet. It needs to like be tested. But if that's the worst that the pipe can do, I don't know. We might even have like a new best smoking pipe from the whole collection. And this is what I love about those old estate pipes. And this is a love that I can also see, and the passion I can also see in Alistair. Because before we met, I'm not sure, I think he had like a couple of estates, but nothing like too old. And I see this daily in people that I talk with, right? They would stay with their newer pipes, and then all of a sudden they're gonna get like an older estate, and they're like, what is going on here? Like, it's so crazy, the difference. And there's so many reasons for that. Mainly like the wood was different, but as you can see, like those kind of experimental drillings and stuff, there's no way you can see this right now anywhere, and you don't know if it was better or not, and maybe it doesn't work, but for this pipe it worked. And if you're into like the whole this older pipes estates, you get to have a chance to experience this. And it's like every single pipe, yeah, it could be a big disappointment, but it also could open up your eyes for something completely out of this world. And I think that if I start buying like brand new pipes, there's nothing there that could produce something like this, right? So yeah, for example, if you're getting a Dunhill, I have like some level of expectations, and I'm like, all right, that's what I can get, and or worse, right? Or if they mess something up, I get worse than that. So anyway, I said short video, but I don't think that's gonna happen. That's again something that I should probably just give up on the idea of short videos, because that's literally 1 out of 12 points that I wanted to catch up on today. But let me just check the 2 new pipes, the new shape, what I'm smoking, pretending to smoke. You know what, while I read my notes, I'm gonna light the pipe again. Now I don't remember if I told you what I was smoking here, and actually I forgot what I put. I think it was Bill Bailey's Balkan. It should be, yeah, Bill Bailey's Balkan in it. But yeah, the new backdrop, give me some feedback on it. It looks a little bit more cozy. The other place where I shot the first 2 episodes of the pipe collection, I was sitting right over here. It was too bright for me. I was slouching too much, and it's, I don't know, here it's a little bit more cozy, nice lights, some pipes on the background. Those are not my pipes, those are the restored pipes. But yeah, I mentioned about the giveaway, and I might have written in the title 2 giveaways, and yes, there will be a second giveaway on my channel. Like here, I haven't figured out which pipe I would like to restore and give away, because if you know me, you know that I want to go for a special pipe, right? It needs to have something about it. I did the same for the pipe that I sent to Alistair, and I've chosen a really interesting line that I would assume most people either wouldn't have heard about it, or even if they did, probably they don't know much about, and that's the star system. And it is more of a grading, like Peterson grade line, which falls just a little bit below the deluxe, but it uses the regular shapes, so not only the deluxe shapes, so the standard shapes, but with silver, with a condenser, and they're all beautiful, very rich reddish stain. Most of them are from the 70s. And yeah, I gotta think about what pipe I want to give away. It's gonna be an interesting one for sure, so make sure, if you haven't subscribed yet, like the video. Yeah, at some point soon rather than later, I'm gonna announce it. I'm gonna show off the pipe, and yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. So we have 2 more things. One of them is, I just wanted to thank you all guys for the amazing feedback that I'm getting on the longer collection videos. I would have sworn that nobody will watch a 1-hour video of me trying to put my thoughts in order and just rambling away. But I've been getting some really nice feedback, and especially like on private messages, I've talked for hours with some new people that I've met. And first of all, I like how people get inspired not by the pipes themselves, although I see you guys appreciate the pipes, but the most meaningful comments or messages that I've received is from people who understood, especially from the first video, who watched the rambling part, and they're like, they understood the whole idea behind what pipes to collect, right? The whole special pipes thing. And I've been talking with some people, and they're like, after this video, I had to go back to my collection and to see how many of those pipes were special. And yeah, so a lot of people got the most important point that I wanted to show with the videos. I don't know if that's gonna happen with the next episode that I'm filming right after this one, and hopefully it will go out tomorrow, and that's gonna be the dunghills. But you're gonna see that there's only special dunghills in there, and yeah, it was actually quite hard for the dunghills. It's very hard for the very cheap brands because they don't produce a lot of special things, but it was almost as hard with Dunghill because Dunghill makes a bunch of nice stuff, but they're all very standard, right? Dunghill standard, but still standard, and it's quite hard to get a special one. But yeah, that's happening. What I have to probably film quite soon is gonna be one extra episode, which is gonna come in the playlist after I'm done with the whole collection, and that's the pipes that are gonna be leaving my collection. So because there's gonna be a lot of pipes leaving and a lot of pipes coming back in, and the ones coming back in, I'm also gonna make an episode about them, and that's the one that I'm probably most excited about, to rediscover those pipes, because they're not restored yet. So they're in a pile, and I get to see, and there's some crazy pipes in there too. And yeah, I can't wait to share that with you and hear your thoughts about it. But the next thing is, and last, oh, sorry, with the feedback, a lot of people have been asking me about this tamper. Let me put the pipe that I'm pretending to smoke. They've asked me what tamper did I use on that video, and that's a tamper that I use at home always. And this is unfortunately a discontinued one. That's the Vauen automatic. And why do I really like it? Because that's the only tamper that I can use and put in my pocket or put on the couch without having to worry about ashes being everywhere. And how it works is you just press it. I don't know, I gotta like kind of grab it, so, but you press it, it comes out, you can tamp your pipe, then you turn it around, you press it again, and it comes back. It's a really cool tamper, and let me just do it again right on the mic so you can hear the sounds. I feel like a samurai every single time when I use this, but just listen. It's so nice, right? And yeah, you're gonna see those from time to time on eBay. If you see one, just grab it. If people know what they're selling, it's probably gonna be too expensive, like 50, 60, 70 euros per tamper, but most people don't, and you can grab one like for 5 or 10 euros. I gotta say, they need a little bit of maintenance because everything is completely mechanical, and after a week or two of usage, you're gonna get some ashes in there, and you gotta go with a tamper or blow on it, or alcohol if it's like a very like stuck one. And also it has a pick on the back, and this pick is an amazing tool for pipes restoration, which leads me to my next point, and it's I would also like to make I think I'll always have a bigger series, video series like the collection, but for some other subjects that are going to be like those 1 hour videos. But I also want to make a lot of smaller videos like this where I just talk about stuff, and I have some ideas about those kinds of videos that I wanted to share with you and see what you thought about, and if you wanted a specific one to be uploaded sooner than the other ones. The only thing about smoking on camera that I find very awkward would be me sitting here for 6 or 7 seconds and just puffing on the pipe, right? With silence. Oh, it feels, I don't know, I'm not used to it. It feels awkward. But anyway, so when it comes to videos, I've thought about, and those I will make them at some point for sure, but I just wanted to give you like a couple of subjects and see what you're guys most interested in. Like one of them is a beginner series, basically going, but those are going to be like quite short videos, right? I want them to be like very informative, and that's it. I think that non-beginners will also find some interesting things to learn in there. This was a really nice idea that I was planning to make today, but maybe I'm gonna leave it for tomorrow. I don't know if you can see them right over here. Those are all band pipes catalogs, and my oldest one is from 1996, and I think I have some up to 2020. And Dan Pipes is a tobacconist that still sells pipes, right? So what I was thinking, and that's not my original idea. In the video, I'm gonna give credits to a forum member that did this in a way, or that was his idea. I can just expand on it. And where we choose a pipe that they had a very similar pipe from not every single brand, but from multiple brands like Savinelli, Stanwell, Dunhill, maybe Peterson, where we checked what the price in Germany was in 1996. Then maybe in 2006 or 2016, and then 2026. So basically we get a 30-year span in which we can see how the prices jumped, if they did at all. Maybe they went down, they didn't go down like whatsoever, but maybe some brands kept their prices, right? And that would be like an interesting thing. I don't know if that's informative or if we can make any I don't know. It's going to be just interesting to see and to talk about. Yeah, restoration videos is going to be the other one. And here you would think that those are going to be the videos that I know exactly what I want to do, but that can't be further away from the truth. I don't know what I want to do. If I want to do like full videos, like full restoration, because you can already see that my problem is I want to show a lot, so I can't imagine like filming 2-3 hours of restoration, because that's the thing, the way I restore pipes, the shortest one is like 3 hours. I don't want to take like 3 hours of video and then figure out how to cut it into like 16 minutes. It's definitely not something that I want to do, but maybe as part of a like a goal, I have one crazy idea. When I say crazy, I mean stupid idea, but I tend to go with those stupid ideas. And it is, I've like a couple of days ago or last week, I talked with a couple of guys that wanted some advice on restoration techniques, right? And while I told them stuff, I just realized that a lot of the things that I'm saying, I'm always saying, oh, you're gonna feel it, right? You're gonna feel it. It's not like an accurate science where I can tell you, right, you gotta sand down whatever. No, it's like you gotta feel it. And I'm like, all right, Mr. Feel It. If you can feel so many things, how well will you manage to restore a pipe completely blindfolded? That's the most stupid idea that I've ever had, but I really want to do it. And I'm going to bed at night and I just keep planning and thinking, how can I do that? And probably I'll have to involve my daughter to help me out with subject for a minimum to look at the camera and to see if everything is in focus. But then I can't choose 5 pipes and then blindfolded choose one of them, because I'm gonna remember every single thing on that pipe, like what has to be done. So I need to choose like 50 or 60 pipes, but then I gotta be careful. I will not do this to an old pipe, like to a very, very old pipe, because I like to say that I do very ethical restorations, and that's the hill that I'm gonna die on. So I will not damage a very old pipe just for the fun of it, right? So it's gonna be like a lot of preparation for it, but it could be something fun. It's gonna be chaotic, and I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to do it justice or to restore the pipe, because a lot of the things are very visual for me, right? And yeah, that would be interesting. Like, let me know what you think about it. But yeah, next episode with the Dunghills is hopefully gonna come out tomorrow, and then I'm gonna try to shoot all of them, because some of the pipes that I'm showing you, they're already are going out, and I need to have them here to shoot the video. So I might shoot everything. And yeah, as I said, I don't have my notes on that video planned completely, but from what I can remember, Dunghill is the next episode. After Dunghill, we're gonna have a bunch of different brands of pipes. Then we're gonna have either one very long Peterson or maybe 2 Peterson episodes, and then we're gonna have one last one to finish off all the rotation pipes, and then 1 or 2 extra videos. One is gonna be like for the pipes that are going out, why, and 1 more for the pipes that are coming in. So yeah, we have a couple of videos left out of it. Yeah, I guess 1 more kind of an announcement before I sign off. Like on the last video, I've gotten the most comments about the racks or the pipe stands behind me, the whole Peterson Sherlock Holmes ones, and I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the comments, but I felt so guilty about hoarding all of those stands because I don't have a single Sherlock Holmes pipe in my collection. I guess that's kind of a spoiler for the Peterson episode, and I've guilted myself so much that I might post 1 or 2 of those stands on the website. So make sure to check it out if that's something that you want, or you've wanted and you couldn't find like one of those stands, like 1 or 2 maybe of the big stands. I don't know. I don't promise. I can't promise anything, but very, very big probability that in the next couple of days you're gonna see them on the website. So yeah, that was my short Saturday video. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it, and I still can't believe that somebody will give their precious time to watch me rambling. But anyway, I appreciate it, and thank you for it. And I hope I see you tomorrow with episode 3 of the full pipe collection tour. Until then, have a nice pipe for me, because I have to pretend to smoke one. And see you in the next one. Bye-bye.